What is up, you guys? What is up, you guys? Today we're out here at this beautiful creek. You can see it back there. And we're going to be doing the weird lure challenge. I don't have very many, but I do have some, if you ask me, pretty weird looking lures. And as you can see, we now have a GoPro, so that'll add some underwater footage, some head POV, chest POV. I did have some mounts on the kayak here, so hopefully some better quality footage. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Alright, so this is future me talking now. The intro clip was the only good audio I got the entire day, so from now on it's going to be soft music and voiceover. So apparently I didn't show you guys what lure I was using right here at the beginning, so I'm going to throw in a little montage just to show you guys. So yeah, it's just a little bee lure. You might be wondering, why are you using a bee lure in the middle of winter? Well, you see here in Texas, the bees are still out. They're still out because it has not gotten below like 50 degrees. And right here, I got snagged in a bush. Luckily though, I was able to get it out. Alright, so we made it down the creek a little ways. It was pretty windy this day, so I wanted to get tucked up away from the wind and just have a nice calm surface, and it was pretty calm in here. And cast after cast, I caught nothing. Alright, so I made it down the creek a little ways, and I tied on this white Rapala lure, which is supposed to swim in circles. I didn't have too long of a chance to use it, and unfortunately we got it snagged on the second cast, and eventually it just broke off. So I headed back down the creek because it was getting pretty windy up there. The current was flowing pretty fast, so I just went back down to where I was and tied on this really weird Stranger Things looking outfit. I really don't know what it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure the package said fantasy creature, which is definitely what it looks like to me. So I just Texas rigged it and started fishing, and we got this nice flyby of some vultures. So I didn't have any luck at that spot, so I just basically turned around and targeted those trees. And right here, I'm trying to decide what trees I want to go to, and then that fish bank. So right there, I was trying to figure out what trees I wanted to target. Those ones right there on the right are the ones in front of me. And behind me, I hear this pretty massive splash. So I turn around in hopes of catching whatever just splashed. I'm not sure what it was. I'm thinking that it's a bass, but I'm really not sure. So after a few casts, I decide that I either spooked it or they just didn't want to eat it. So I just turned around and started going back the other way. And I decide I'll make a few casts at these trees while I'm passing by. But after several casts, I decide that I want to switch over to topwater because I've been seeing tons of splashes, ripples, just where fish have been coming up to the surface. So if you remember how I said I couldn't decide what trees I wanted to go to, well, this is the trees that were in front of me, but it's not directly in front of those trees. It's a little cove that kind of goes behind them. And it's in here that I use the topwater lure, which I also didn't show you guys. So here's a little montage of what that looks like. So yeah, it's just a little bluegill looking fish that basically works like a frog. You just pop it across the top of the water. It's not really the exact color I would have liked to throw them this day. I would have liked a darker color with how sunny it was, but it's all I had, so that's what I used. Now in here you can see it's pretty tight. I couldn't really make too many casts once I actually got in there. So after a few casts right here at the entrance, I decide I'm going to work my way in until I either reach the end or just decide to turn around. And right here, I was really wishing that I could get some underwater footage and all these branches, but as you can see, the water is just so muddy that the visibility on the camera only about 4 inches. So underwater footage was not happening. And right here I'm starting to notice that this fish lure does not cut through the vegetation as well as, let's say, a frog would. So I make my way to the end, and after a few casts, I head back out to the main creek. And once I'm out, I will make just a few more casts using this fish lure. So I actually feel like this is a pretty decent lure, but as you can see, the water is pretty disgusting. We had a pretty massive thunderstorm come through the other day, so pretty much all the water around me is disgusting, but I feel like it could definitely be good in the right conditions. And after making about 10 more casts, I decide it's break time. I gotta get out of this kayak for a little while. So I make my way to a little shallow area, and I was able to get some underwater footage for you guys. It's not the best, but you know, it is what it is. Take it or leave it, I guess. And after break time, I decide I'm only doing one more lure because it is getting absolutely freezing. It is probably about 50 degrees with 20-mile-an-hour wind. It doesn't look that windy on camera, but it was, trust me. And the next lure is this little swim bait. It's pink and clear. The color was cotton candy. But I don't know if you saw there, it has a bill on it, which makes rigging it very difficult because, you know, you can't have the hook go through the bill, but you also can't have too long of a hook that it goes through the jointed parts of the swim bait, because then it's not going to swim. I don't know. I ended up using catfish hook, I think, which, spoiler alert, probably explains why I didn't catch anything using it either. Granted, I did only make like 3 casts with it because I was getting really, really cold. So after a few casts, I decide I'm done. So with that being said, I hope you guys somewhat enjoyed this video. I know it was pretty boring. I'm sure you guys don't really like the voiceover thing here. Trust me, I don't either. Hopefully, next video we will have some quality audio. I'm not really sure what happened with the audio. Hopefully it won't happen again though. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you want to, and I guess I'll catch you guys. I'm not really sure when. Probably in Saturday's video. I'm not sure that I will make a video Saturday because we're going to have some pretty cold weather come through. But I probably will have a video for you guys on Saturday. But until then, bye.